Beard Rater, if you would be so kind to please request the box. You are the first guest on the show. It would be very rude for me to cut off Beard Rater while she tells me about how great facial hair is or something like that. Okay, so that's the ground rules. However, during intermissions, in between, I will talk about and say thank you to the top gifters of the evening. People like Empress Mull. Maybe it stands for mullet. Empress Mullet. Empress Mullet. People who think that this is the rundown and are evidently gifting the wrong streamer. Who knows? At this time, it looks like Beard Raider is having a bad hair day because we need her to request the box. Beard Raider, if you can request. If not, Daddy King, if you happen to be in the building. I know that the people are here looking for some Daddy King, I was going to say. I cannot do that abbreviation. Welcome to the show. We've got our first guest this evening. She goes through her streams like with a fine-tooth brush comb thing. Save me from this. She goes by Beard Raider, and she's here on the show. Welcome to it, Beard Raider. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Just so you know, I got dressed up just for you. Don't in my stream at all.
It's a great dress. Did you feel like you were getting ready for homecoming?
I kind of did. My daughter was like, why are you wearing a dress to bed? I was like, I'm not. I'm on a show. It's okay.
No, this is a very formal show. It's a formal.
It is. It is. And I've seen the show before, and I was like, I got to make sure, like, I even had to sign a waiver saying I was going to dress up and everything. So, wanted to make sure that I met the dress code and everything.
Beard Raider is not exaggerating or lying.
I'm not. I'm not. There's like a waiver that specifically says, like, I agree to dress up and look nice for this show.
It's one of the very first.
If not, you will not be allowed in my box.
If people don't come suited up, then the name it doesn't work, right? And in the banner, it says casually late night, and you were casually late. That's fine because you were prettifying, and we appreciate.
I was. I was actually on a phone call with my bestie, and we were talking, and she's like, "What time is your show?" I was like, "It's 9." And it's 9:03, and I was like, "Bye. I'm sorry."
That's a little sauce right there. All right. Well, Beard Raider, thank you for being so kind to jump on the show today. For the people who haven't met you, Beard Raider is an interesting name. We're just going to start there. What is it about the beard? For the longest time, I did not know that it was a thing to want to rate beards until you.
You know what? I didn't know it was a thing either until I joined this app. I just put on I came on here to meet a guy, and I ended up starting to stream myself. And I was like, I left it on my stream that I liked beards. And some guy came into my stream and was like, will you rate my beard? And I was like, I guess. Like, I like beards, so why not? So I rate beards on a scale from 1 to 10. And then some other guy came in and was like, well, you rated his beard. Will you rate my beard? And I was like, let's do it. And then it just became a thing. Like, I have beard of the week. I have beard of the month. Like, I mean, we have everything up in here. Like, there's so many beards on this app. It's great.
Of all the things that a guy could jump in the box and ask you to rate, I think the beard is among the best things that could have possibly ever happened to you.
It usually is followed up by something else, but I quickly decline because I'm like, we're good. Yes, it's definitely the eyebrows. But yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to get further into this beard rating thing because obviously, as someone who is a facial hair connoisseur, I didn't want to come too strong today, so I shaved it off.
I see that.
What is it about the beard that prior to anyone asking you to rate it, why did you want to put in your profile? Is this something masculine about the beard?
I love beards. And I'm not gonna lie. When my uncle got really sick, he went into the hospital, and he never came home. And he was a veteran, and somebody from their church was like there helping the family and everything. And he had a big, huge, long beard, probably like 10, 12 inches. And I spent a lot of time with this person, not like that. But like I just got used to the beard, and I'm just like, I like the beard. And then I'm just like, I started noticing other beards, and I'm like, I just think it makes guys look a lot hotter than they would be without it.
Okay.
Like I like the beards, but beards aren't for everybody because like I don't think you would look good with a full beard. You might be able to pull off the chin strap, but you have like the baby face, and like you wouldn't look good with a beard. Moody Andrew doesn't look good with a beard.
Okay, we're gonna start off with 2 seconds because what I got from your story, because we started to touch on something there, is that you became used to important figures or people that you cared about in your life, specifically men who had facial hair, and it became a comforting thing. And so probably in a life companion, you would like to find comfort. And so the first thing, obviously, to think of is how much facial hair they have. Makes sense.
Exactly. The boyfriend has a big the boyfriend has a big, nice, fluffy beard.
Right.
Yeah.
Big, fluffy beard.
Yes.
Chris Evans. Let's go with a list of beards before we go forward. I need to know the direction. Is Chris Evans' beard, is that like the premium beard content right there?
No, see, okay, so I have a thing for ginger beards. I don't know what it is about the ginger beard. But I actually prefer like a Jason Momoa to like a Jax Teller or Charlie Hunnam, like the Sons of Anarchy beard going on. So like medium length, and like I'm gonna let everybody know that at one point in time, Kenny Wayne had the best beard on the app.
Wow.
And I was so disappointed to find out recently that he trimmed that sucker way up, and it is no longer the best beard on the app.
If you are just joining right now, we have beard connoisseur and aficionado, possibly beard taster, Beard Raider in the box. She's going over a little bit of her life story, how she got here, and this is Suit Up. It's a weekly interview style talk show. Okay, we've talked a lot about beards. I was very interested in getting into that. But something else that you mentioned earlier is that you came onto this platform to find your special someone.
Yeah.
What happened in that search? Did it stop? Are you still looking?
I'm actually not still looking because I found him. And he actually came here from Alaska. So yeah, it can happen. It can happen. But like I gave up at the beginning and I just started streaming and rating beards and having fun. And I have a show that I do on my stream and just like do my own thing and wasn't paying any attention to that. And then this guy came out of nowhere and was kind of like,
I'm a sucker for a good story. So I'm going to break this down into a cadence of a story here. Okay. So Beard Raider makes her account and she says, I'm going into this virtual world looking for the love of my life. And are you Plenty of Fish streamer?
Yes, Plenty of Fish.
Okay. So you download Plenty of Fish, not knowing that there's live, looking for love. And you hit go live. And was that after watching streamers, or did you think that this was
You know what? I had Plenty of Fish like 6 years ago, and there was no live streaming then. So I literally came back on and I was like, oh, what does this button do? And it brought me into the whole world of streaming. And like, I always used to make fun of my kids because they would stream on Twitch while playing their video games. And I thought it was the most ridiculous thing ever. So I was always like, why does anybody want to watch you? Why does anybody want to watch you play video games? This is ridiculous. You guys are boring. You're not entertaining in any way.
For the record, like, I want to have this on the record. My kids are boring and play video games was in fact quoted on this show. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So let's fast track now. You find somebody. Does this person have a name? Are they anonymous?
No, he's actually on the app. His name is Amish.
Amish. Okay. The
Amish
are known for having facial hair, which is where we're going to go with this. But how do you meet Amish? Are you broadcasting? Are you
I was actually on Groovy's game show, and he saw me on Groovy's game show, and then we started talking after that, and we've been talking ever since. And there was a little like break in there because I had somebody read my cards and tell me that like it wasn't going to work out, and I thought it was funny. So I showed him the video, and then literally the next day, there he is right now. He's right there with the candles in his name. And like the very next day, he was like, yeah, I don't think this is going to work. You're in Virginia, I'm in Alaska, and like all of this. And then that was like the longest 3 days of my life. And then he came back like nothing happened.
For the record here, can we put that it was not the tarot card reading that put the relationship in question. It was the logistics of I can't see you.
Yes.
That's the one, right?
But it started because of the tarot cards.
Okay.
So like that was the whole thing. And then he like decided that, that wasn't what he wanted either.
No distances. Something about a mountain and a sea and valley. Ain't no how. Right. Anyway, the point I'm trying to get at here is you got back together, and
Yes.
and that was through you said the heart grows fonder. I miss you. What was it about Amish where you said I don't care the distance, love will find a way? Why Amish?
It's the beard, I'm not gonna lie. Plus we have the same sense of humor. So he gets me.
She's honest. Okay. Okay.
It was the beard. The beard is what like first attracted me to him.
Now, I don't mean to add, because the last time you were on a show, your relationship ended. Yeah. I don't want to put any flames on this relationship here. But you did say Kenny Wayne had the best beard. No,
he
you
did.
mean to say Amish has the best beard now, right?
Amish now has the record of the best beard.
Well, only because Kenny shaved his.
Yes.
No, Kenny. We're saving your relationship.
Yes. Amish has the best beard on the app.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Regardless of Kenny. Okay, perfect. All right, good. We saved a relationship. Let's set it up. We do this every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No liabilities. Currently in the box, we've got Beard Raider, who is who's dressed for the occasion and letting us know about how she found love. And if you would like your story told, make sure you hit the favorite button, or Ari's in the chat. She can help hook you up, get you on this show. Okay, Beard Raider. Going back through, there's a lot of things that we could talk about, but I go with the flow of these conversations. Ultimately, though, to close up this conversation on your romance, he moved from Alaska to where you are now.
Yep, I'm in Virginia. He came from Alaska.
How long had you dated before he made that plunge?
We've been together about 3 months.
3 months, okay. Mm-hmm. And he left everything behind.
Yep.
And you moved in together?
Mm-hmm. He moved in with me.
He moved in with you. Okay.
Well, and his dog too.
And his dog. The dog's a big deal.
It is. Because he's like, I'm not leaving the dog. I told him, I was like, as long as he gets along with my 2 cats and my dog, then we're good.
Okay. And the kids.
The kids. The kids are important too.
It's a factor. Okay, so Beard Raider, you're in the streams. You're in a relationship now. What comes next? Because many people, once they start streaming, they say that having a relationship, it takes time away from streams. How do you still find the space for it? Is it still important for you to broadcast?
I do still stream. I'm going to continue to stream because I love streaming. I have a show that I do. I actually have 2 shows that I do. On Monday night, I have Win a Date with a Beard. It's a dating show that I do. And all you have to do is have a beard, or like men that have beards. And then I will help you find love. And then on Tuesdays, I have my show Real Talk with Beard. And we discuss different relationship topics. I'm also an admin for several people on here. I love helping people. So I love finding streamers that have just started streaming and like trying to help them find their footing and their way on the app. Because when I first started streaming, I didn't have that. And I kind of had to figure out the logistics on my own. And it can be a scary place when you don't know what you're doing. And there's some people on here that have absolutely no content. And not saying that everybody has to have content, but like it's good to have some kind of content and keep people coming to your stream. Because if you're just sitting there not doing anything, why am I going to want to sit in your stream and not do anything too?
You would be amazed at how well some people do doing that.
I've seen it.
That is my segue. So you evidently, though, you do a lot of things on the platform, things that you're very proud of. So people need to be favoriting you. You are on the box.
Yes.
You are our first guest. Don't go anywhere because we still got Daddy King and the goofiest of goobers, King Goober, on the show.
Yes. King Goober is actually one of my good friends. I met him in a battle. He did a battle with Amish And we've been friends ever since. And I've helped him right along the way too, getting him on shows and promoting him as a streamer and everything as well.
That's
So
great.
I
That's really
love
good.
promoting people. And if I can help anybody in any way, if I can help you with your shows, I can help make it better. I'm an admin for a bunch of shows on the app. Like I like to help people, and I like to have, like, when you're successful, I'm successful.
We win together. We hold hands and kumbaya. Perfect. Beard
Exactly.
Raider, thank you very much for being on the show. Again, as we close this conversation, the time just flew by.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hit the favorite button, Hunter. Any last words you'd like to say before we sunset for now?
Make sure you hit that fave button, and I will definitely hit that fave button back. If you have a beard and you would like to come get it rated, let's go. And Amish says gobble gobble. That was for you,
For me?
King Goober. No, it's for King Goober.
Okay.
He knows. See, he said bye.
All right. Well,
No, he okay, so let me tell you this real quick and then I'll hop out of your box. So he was on a featured show with Tortor, and she messed up his name and called him King Gobbler instead of King Goober. So we just hopped right on that, and we put turkeys in the comments, and we say gobble gobble every time he comes into a stream because we love him and adore him so much, and it's just so much fun.
All right. Gobble.
And thank you so much for having me.
Indeed. Thank you so much for being on the show, Beard Raider. She is our first guest here on Suited Up, dressed for the occasion, talking about romance, finding love. And don't go anywhere because we still have two highly requested, highly promoted. That's a good word. Their people are doing well in the live community. Daddy King is on the show, as well as our third guest, King Goober and Gobbler. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll let you all on a secret. I could not have Beard Raider rate my beard because I cannot grow facial hair. In fact, I'm relatively just plain hairless. It's a blessing and a curse. But there's two camps, there's two lanes. You could be a guy who goes for the cool, masculine facial hair, or you can get carded the rest of your life. And I think I'll take option 2 because I don't have another choice. Thank you very much to our top 10 gifters and Daddy King. If you'd please request the box. I got to give a special shout out to our top 10 gifters so far this evening. In the 10th place spot, we got Shane Rain. Is that who I think it is? Yeah, it's top bed. Yeah, we're friends. Okay. Valkyrie is in the 9th place spot. Nope, that's Big. Big is in the 9th place spot. 8th place is Charismatic. 7th place, Auntie. 6th place, Miss Tawny. 5th place, Jen Ladd. 4th place, we got Bebe, Native Princess. 3rd place, How? In 2nd place with 225,000 diamonds, NorCal DJ. And in 1st place with the ultimate finger slip, Empress. Thank you so much for all of your choices that you've made in the past 22 minutes. And thank you, NorCal. My name is Chris Casper. This is a show that happens every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you get to know your favorite streamers before you've met them yet. It's a talk style show. We're fashionably late night, and we're fashionably going to bring into some royalty to the box. He goes by Daddy King. Daddy King, welcome to the show, and thank you so much for being here.
Hello. What's up, Chris? How you doing?
I'm very excited to have you face to face in this box today.
Okay, I'm happy to be here.
that wasn't, no hesitancy was needed there. I am excited for this because you've been on the show in terms of being called out many times, especially for diamonds and things like that. So thank you for supporting the show.
Not a problem. I enjoy the app, and I like to gift. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of the gate, that's a term I use a lot, but really out of the gate talking with you, something caught my attention when I was reading through your primer. You look fantastic, by the way. You said, and I quote, hated or loved, usually no in between. Yep. I'm known as a heavy gifter. So why do you feel as though you may be a polarizing streamer?
Because I'm very real, I'm very blunt, and a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people like to have things sugar coated, and I'm just not that person. So you either like it or you don't. Like I'm just gonna tell you like it is.
Okay.
And I don't like telling lies because half the time I really can't remember where I put my keys at. So
Hmm. Okay. Okay. We're getting to some of it here. So you are saying that you have a way of using words that doesn't quite sit well with everybody.
correct, correct.
Okay. I consider myself to be a master of spin. You're saying no spin needed. I'm gonna give it to you straight. So, what situations are you finding yourself in this community? Is it through gifting, politics? Gifting politics is its own conversation. Is it through joining people's streams? Like, what situations are you finding yourself in?
I mean, I've only been here for like 8 months, and I've been quite successful. You know, but I've invested in myself and the people in this app. So
Hmm.
people should expect me to be successful. But I hear that he's a diamond trader and da 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 da. Da. And I'm just like, if I'm a diamond trader, I'm a horrible diamond trader because I should have been had my level 100 gift. That's
Okay.
trying to get there, but
Well,
I don't know what's wrong. I'm doing something wrong if I'm diamond trading.
let's have some of that conversation because I have what I would consider to be a hot take, a controversial take on it of what diamond trading is.
Right.
Is something I'm not against, believe it or not, and I have reasons for it, and I can explain it. But for you, does the word diamond trading or that being called a diamond trader, does that have a negative connotation to you? Do you dislike that?
It doesn't bother me because you can't be mad at people who have larger pockets than you do. It
Hmm.
sucks. It sucks. Um, but at the end of the day, you can always work harder and improve your situation and get to where people are. And instead of hating on people, you can go to them and say, "Hey, teach me. How did you get
Okay.
here? How can I
Sure,
become
sure.
like you are?" So no, I don't look down on it, and it doesn't bother me. I just find it funny that I get called that because I gift everybody, like literally.
Mhm.
I go through new streamers every day, and if I find somebody that's close to 100 or whatever, I like taking points. I'll take their point, and this is what I do.
Sure. What I'll add to that too is I think many times people have a desired outcome without understanding what the process is for the outcome, and they may not like the process that it takes to reach the desired outcome. They'll many times want to create their own avenue or their own way of doing it, and in many cases that can or cannot work. It's dependent, but there are ways the wheel's already been invented, and some of that does mean investing in yourself or investing in other streamers. So for you, what is a driving force? And by the way, we're getting a little deep here. Make sure you're hitting the favorite button on Daddy King. He's in the box. He's our second guest. It's Suit Up, featured show every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hit that favorite on him.
Please.
For you, you said you've invested in yourself, invested in the platform. Why is this a community? Why is this a place where you said not only am I going to invest my time, but my dollars are going to go there too?
Um, well, I mean, without going too deep into history, I have PTSD and other things, so this is an outlet for me. Um,
Yeah.
this is a safe place for me. I've met a lot of great people through here, that I look forward to meeting in person.
Yeah.
So, for me, it's just and then it's like I look at it like a business as well because just like a brick and mortar business, you have to get permits, you have to buy the land, you have to do this, you have to do that, So this
Sure.
is no different than doing that, except you're investing in yourself on the app. You have to at the end of the day, you have to gift other people.
Yeah.
This just what
Absolutely.
it is.
Well, it can be reciprocal. I mean, you can give much, take some,
Yeah.
cash out some. And I call it gifting politics. It's as old as cash outs. Ever since diamonds existed, things like this have existed, till as old as time. But something that caught my attention about what you're saying there is that you came here because you found an outlet, you found a community, you found people, friends. You want to invest into that two different ways. When the financial aspect comes in, it can be difficult sometimes to differentiate that authenticity of why people are choosing to spend their time with you. What has your experience been in? And do you feel like you at this point are pretty keen on knowing the people that are sticking out for the right and wrong reasons?
My problem is that I like to help people. So it's really hard for me to differentiate. So I try to keep people close to me that I know are genuine so that they can kind of tell me, hey, I think they might have the wrong intentions, because it's hard,
Sure.
especially, I mean, I'm like 5, getting ready to go 5 months boss badge. So like, it's really hard to tell who's who. Like,
It's serious business. Yeah. So behind all that gifting, though, there still is a person who likes to have fun or has different interests. What are some of the things that you enjoy doing as far as like having fun, that if you were to take away the diamonds, money doesn't matter. It's just about the purity and the fun of it. What are some of the just fun things that you like to do?
When you come to my stream, I'm heavy on music. I love music. Music is life.
Sure.
I love all kinds of music. So we're always vibing to music. I find a lot of streams, the ladies in the streams are very catty towards each other. So my stream is it's a safe haven, like for ladies. I have a lot of ladies in my boxes. They come in
Sure.
quite often, and they feel safe there. Like it's a vibe. You have to come experience. It's hard to explain.
Is there another reason there might be some competition among the ladies? Is Daddy King trying to see what fish are in the sea?
I mean, I'm open.
He's open. What does open mean? Does it mean that you're actively searching? If something passes along, it's cool. What's going on?
I mean, if something passes along, it's cool,
Sure. So what? And by the way, every time I'm on the run and I have to say Daddy King, I can feel the words just a little bit. So I'm mad at you for making me say that every week. But why Daddy King? Why is that the name of all things?
So honestly, it started petty, right? So my name is King in real life. That's what I go by.
Okay.
There was a female on here who kept calling me daddy in the stream, and another female got mad about it, and she won me in an auction, and she named me Daddy King. And then it just was kind of catchy, so I was like,
oh, who said Daddy? This is catchy. I'm gonna stick with it.
But it's the truth. That's the truth. Like,
that's like, I don't know. Someone called me. No one's ever said this, but if someone were to have called me like super awesome guy 1000, and you're like, yeah, someone called me that. I thought it was catchy, so I kept it.
but
you are making everyone call you daddy. That's
no,
not fair.
I don't know. I don't want anybody to call me daddy, and I have to have this conversation with people all the time. It's Daddy King, like Daddy King. That's it. Like, it's not King. It's not Daddy. It's Daddy King. It's simple. It's not complicated.
Hit the favorite button on Daddy King. By the way, he's in our box. This is Suited Up. Happens every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He's right there. Okay. That's we can put this to bed here. Actually, dial back. You said if something swims along, it swims along, and then I'll let this go. Okay. What are some of the qualities that you look for in a partner? What are some things that are important to you at this stage in your life?
You have to bring something to the table. You have to have a career. You have to be stable. Understanding of this, because obviously this some people can't understand how this works, and that's it. I'm not really picky. You know what? Let me do my petty part. Teeth, hair, nails, and toes. Ladies, if you don't have your nails and toes done, I don't want to know what else you don't have done. So yeah, there's that.
I wasn't aware. I guess I need to look at my cuticles or
Now
something.
you know.
I don't know. I wonder if that's something that guys get critiqued on. Maybe.
I don't know. I stay. You see, I stay.
Those look very nice. They are
I know.
definitely well cared for.
Yes.
In the beard, I know someone who was on this show recently.
It's just a little something, It's just a little something.
I've heard it's the equivalent of makeup for men, and I can't wear it because I don't have it. But for you, it looks great. So congratulations on that.
I appreciate you, Chris.
All right. So obviously you have a life outside of this platform too. You said that you use this as an escape. What were some of the things that you were doing prior to streaming that you would have considered hobbies or an escape, an outlet prior to streaming?
I was traveling a lot actually before
Sure.
this. Before that, I mean, it was more career type stuff that I don't really like to get into.
That's
Um,
good.
but yeah, this really has, honestly, I mean, again, as I told you, I feel like this is, I pour a lot into this. So I put 12, 14, 16, 18 hours a day into this.
Yeah.
Like 6, sometimes 7 days a week. So this has been like when people talk about real streamers, like I'm on here all day. You can find me online all day,
Sure.
every single day. So,
Well, if you've gotten boss badge, did you say 4 months in a row? I hope that you choose to spend some time here. Otherwise,
all the time,
we got a
all
problem.
the time.
Okay. Um, and as far as too, I know that top badge is important to you. Is that just because you have an aspiration to drive more content? You want to have more visibility? How does that tie into everything you've already been doing?
um, I've accomplished everything else that I wanted to accomplish. That's something else on my list of things that I want to accomplish. So that is part of the reason, and I kind of want to try to change the narrative about around how top badges are, because I've had some horrible experiences with some of the top badges, and I don't understand how they're top badges. So I like to
Sure.
try to start something different. You know,
Different.
maybe bring some kind of more class to the top badge. You know?
I've been slacking, family. I'm so sorry I've let you down. We're really trying over
This
here.
is why. This is why I'm either loved or hated. I'm very honest. And I'm not calling anybody out, but if it fits, you have to wear it, right? Like,
Oh no, I try. The original suit guy. Fun fact, I used to wear a suit every single live stream. But then when I started suited up, like way after I got my badge, I shifted to only doing suits for the show. But yeah, that was like my thing because I felt most confident wearing a suit and I looked really, really stiff.
I was
But
gonna wear a suit, but I couldn't find my pink shirt, and my tie is like pink, and it wouldn't. Yeah, it didn't work
that's
out.
okay. That's okay. As we
I
move
actually
to
look
the
good
sun,
in pink, so I was upset.
I'm sure you do. Pink is a statement color. You can do a lot with it, so I'm sure it looks good on you. Um, if you can too, by the way, make sure you're in the favor button of Daddy King. He is our second guest this evening. We still got the goofiest, the goobers coming up next. Daddy King, as we sunset towards this conversation, this last piece I'd like to dedicate to repositioning people's perceptions. And by that, I mean, you said that you're someone who gets loved or hated. So if someone's going to watch this interview and have some takeaways, what are some of the things that you would like to make aware about yourself or just some qualities of your personality that they may not have considered yet?
Honestly, I would say just come to my stream and interact with me is what I would say. I don't want to put anything out there. I would just say don't believe everything that you hear. If your friend doesn't like somebody and you do, you don't have to dislike somebody because your friend doesn't like them. You know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
don't 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 base your opinion on what others think. Come chill
That's,
with me, come check me out for yourself, make your own opinion, and I feel like you'll change your mind. Like I'm a really down to earth, chill person.
all right. He says, form your own opinion, and I'm a good guy once you get to know me. I just might say something you don't like you don't have class
And
or
it's
whatever.
not that you might. It's not that you don't like it. It's more or less like maybe something you need to hear. I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, you watch American Idol. You've watched it before, right?
Are you Simon Cowell?
Okay, yeah. So some of these people that go on this show, somebody has told these people they can sing or dance, and they really think that they can sing or dance. I'm the person that's going to to prevent them from going on TV and making a fool of themselves. I'm gonna say, hey, look, you're not good at that. Okay, try something else.
But what if it makes them happy?
It can still make them happy, and I can still let them know that they're not good at it.
Look, you really suck at this, and I'm happy it makes you happy because it's not making anybody else happy. That's good for you, I guess.
It's just the truth, though. Like,
all right, good. All right. Well, in the box is Daddy King. He is super close to 5,000 favorites. I heard that rumor too, by the way. How close?
I got him.
You got him. He got him. All right. There it is. He's the Simon Cowell streaming. He's here to change the game and bring some class.
Yeah,
These are his
yeah.
words.
Daddy King for top badge. You hear me? Yep.
Leaves all Chris Caspers in the dust. Daddy King's in the box. Any last words before you go?
I just want to thank like the whole POF team because like the admins are great. They come through all the time. And everybody who supports me. You know, if you know who you are, you know who you are. I don't have to call names.
All right. Well, he said what he said. He's there in the box. Thank you so much for being here, Daddy King, and telling your side of the story and being you.
Have a good one.
You too, man. Cheers. That is Daddy King. He is in the box, and this is Suited Up. It's your weekly interview and talk style show. Happens every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name's Chris, and it really is a privilege and honor to have your company every Wednesday at this time. And before we bring in the goofiest of goobers, King Goober, to the box, I got to give a special thank you to the top. There's some numbers on this screen right now that I'm going to get a message from my boss. And he's going to say, why did you get those gifts the other day? I'm going to say, I don't know. I'm so sorry. Please. Okay, coming in 10th place, we got Malibu Barbie. I don't know why I said that way. Let's try it a different way. We got Haley Duncan, 86, in the 9th place spot. In 8th place, Big Pop. What's the name? Stop this. I already had to say Daddy King like 9 times. Now Big Poppy. Chill. Why? Chill. Thank you for the gifts. In 7th place spot, we got Fly Girl Ari. 6th place, the only Miss Tawny. 5th place, Jenla Diva. Yep. And 4th place, Bebe, aka Native Princess. The top 3 this evening. We've got Dream Catcher. The top 2 all-time. I accidentally tripped on the gift button champions of the world 2023. In 2nd place with 300,000 diamonds. Empress, I am the ultimate gifting tripper champion. Empress in 2nd place. In 1st place with 525,000 diamonds. That is more than 500,000 diamonds. That is more than halfway to a top badge, circa 2019, probably. Thank you very much, NorCal. Oh my gosh. This is not a way to get a top badge. I'm just telling you right now, I'm a guy who's wearing sweatpants in his Jordans in front of a green screen. Okay. All right. Coming to the box, our 3rd guest this evening. He is the goofiest of goobers. He is the King Goober. King Goober, where are you at, my friend? We're looking for you to join the show. King Goober, the turkey champion. What is it? The guzzler? Do they call him Gobbler Guzzler? Wait, what was? I'm looking for the turkey friend. Can we get the Guzzler, please? All right, coming to the show, our 3rd guest this evening, King Goober. King Goober.
Hey, hi. I hate B-Raider so much right now.
Good. Welcome to the
What's
show.
going on? Yeah. Oh, Sue, I've been waiting. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you. Any occasion where a suit is mandatory, I'm doing this voluntarily because I love wearing a suit. It's the only time I'll actually look good. No. But yeah, no, I love this. And actually, the sweatpants were a good idea. I actually went with the actual
You're the
dress
full
pants.
suit. You got the
I'm in a full 3-piece suit.
You got you got the vest, you got the jacket, you got everything going on. Wow, man. Well, we appreciate you truly suiting up for the show. And may I say, you're looking good, my dude. I appreciate you.
I'm just trying to level up like you, my brother. I mean, I've been wanting to meet you for the longest. I got siblings that know you, so I'm like, oh my god, I need to meet Chris Casper. I got relatives that know you that say good things. So it's like, yeah, I've been looking forward to this.
My mom and grandma watch this show. Chill, man. They're gonna make them think I've done something with my life. Okay, so chill. No, that means the world. I really do appreciate that. Shout out to your family too. Are you a big family guy? Is that something that is important for you?
Yeah. So I live with one of my sisters and her 2 kids, and she's working. I help take care of them. So.
Okay. Well, hey.
Yeah, not as much because they just started. The youngest one, who just turned 4 today, started daycare 2 weeks ago, which kind of worked out because I had to go to Oregon to visit other families. So I was like, hey, it worked out.
Family's important. All right, well, excellent. So we got the scoop. We know about the family. I talked about mine for 2 seconds, but let's get to know you a bit. Name. Earlier, I said I'm not going to say you attend the Weenie Hut Jr., but you are a goofy goober. Why are you the king of the goobers, though?
Because I have never met anyone that's more goofy, weird, silly, all that lumps up the word goober more than me. I am the king. Anybody who wants to challenge me, you can go ahead and try. And but yeah, no, I'm just a goofball. I love having fun, and yeah, that's pretty much me.
If you're gonna pick a quality to have in life, I'd say it's a strong one to take. It's a good one because you could be King Grumpy, and no one wants to hang out with King Grumpy, right? Okay.
Yeah, you know how many Snow White references I'd be getting?
Yeah, I guess so. That wouldn't be my first one.
Isn't Grumpy wow.
With all that energy that you have, I know that you channel it into a percussive way. You've got a talent, my friend. You're a musician. Why don't you let the fine folks know what is it that you do?
Yes. Well, besides being a goofball, I am a drummer. I'm a 2nd-generation drummer. Been known how to play the drums since I was my dad taught me my first little basic beat when I was probably maybe 10. And after he passed when I was 12. So when I got older, I actually got into it and learned how to play on an actual drum kit. Unfortunately, I don't have one. I'm a drummer without his kit. But that is one of the goals, definitely to get one so that I can drum for y'all.
That would be super cool. Drums are brutal over a phone mic, but I definitely want to hear it anyway. Who are some I mean, I see Disturbed behind you. So are you into rock, metal, that kind of thing? Is that what you like to play?
Yeah, so I love all music. Okay, I love them all. House, reggae, all that stuff. 90s hip hop, all that. But yes, at my core, I was brought up with rock and metal. One of my sisters, the one that I live with, she got me more into like the modern rock, the 90s, like Nirvana, Rise Against, like, Smashing Pumpkins, all that. My uncle got me more into like the classic metal, like Ozzy, Metallica. Oh no, that was my sister. She'll kill me if I give that to my uncle. But like Quiet Riot, Thin Lizzy, like all the classic rock, the classic metal, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, which I actually saw their 50th anniversary a couple years ago. Yeah, so that's rock and metal are just at my core. That's yeah.
There's a super cool metal band that you should check out called Cause for Conflict. I would recommend them. That would be like a really cool band to look up at some point in your life. But Goober,
I'm very gullible, so if that's true, I'll do it. But if you're messing with me,
I strongly recommend you look up the band Cause for Conflict. That would be a great band to look up.
Wait, is that your band? You're in a band? Wait, what do you play? Hold on, we're about to have it. Hold on the conversation. Wait, everyone in the comments, can y'all go away for a second?
I scream and sing in a metal band, believe it or not.
No way, I attempt to sing. Nice.
Well, maybe at some point in January when we drop our first release. We've got 4 songs that are queued up for next year. All mixed mastered. We've got lyric videos, music videos, the whole deal. That's why it's taken so long. But yeah, You can check it out at some point, and I'd appreciate that.
I will. I'll message you on IG for the name because I got the memory retention capability of a freaking peanut.
Dewey Hunt Jr., Goofy Goober, right? All right, well, cool. So you're a second generation drummer, but I know that you have done some traveling too. Now, is that something you've done with your family, going to other countries? Tell us more about that.
No, I haven't traveled. I love traveling, but I've traveled maybe less than 5 times in my life. I've only been, let me see, I could probably count in one finger. Wow, one hand. I've been to Utah. I've been to Texas. I was headed there. But yeah, Texas, Utah, Oregon, and then Prague.
Timeout. Pause. I'm gonna hit the timeout. Hit the favorite button on Goofy Goober because he's being a king Goofy Goober right now. He's in the box. I'm gonna recite on my prep notes something I have verbatim. Fun fact 2. I stayed in Prague, Czech Republic for a whole month.
Yeah, I was saying the other one. No, I said I haven't traveled as much. I don't travel much. But I want to, and I plan on it.
Okay. Have you considered traveling to possibly meet streamers? Is that something that you can see in your future?
Yeah. I actually am. I'm trying not to talk about it because I don't want to like jinx it or anything, knock on wood, but I am attempting to journey to Arizona.
Whoa. Did you get a Live Fest ticket?
No, because I knew about it late advance. No one tells me anything. But maybe I could buy someone my ticket at the door or something. I don't know, but I will be in the area. I will be traveling with other people. And if not, then it's okay because I still will meet up with other people. And it may not be my time now, but maybe in the future. I try to be very optimistic and positive, and I believe everything happens for a reason.
Well, that was my next statement, is that I really like the at least take that you're putting on. Is you're putting a positive spin, you're optimistic, and who knows, maybe there will be some space somewhere that people are still able to meet up or something like that. That would be fun. I like that idea. Okay, so he's Goofy Goober, but you know what? Let me dial back too, because you are taking a chance by driving or by going out there. It's a little risky, but I know that you're not risk adverse, even at 18,000 feet. What does that mean, Goofy Goober?
By the way, that survey was really difficult. I really had to think. I'm like, what is something that I've done this. Literally is how I remember that I've done this. I don't remember, maybe a few years ago, but I went skydiving in Santa Barbara, 18,000 feet. I was the only one that volunteered to be kicked off the plane. Like this is Spartan style. Like I literally asked them, like, can you legit kick me off the plane and yells, "This is Sparta," and have someone record it? My friends were dying laughter, and one of them was like, my best friend was like this. Our other friend was like dying of laughter. But I was serious. You know how
that instructor waited their entire career to let someone do that, and you did a service, Goober.
They said no.
Wait, no, they didn't know.
Yeah, of course they said no, because they were like, "Bro, you're gonna be strapped to someone." I'm like, "That's fine. They're gonna be kicking me. He'll be fine. He's trained." Yeah. They were like, "No, we're not gonna do it." So I was like, "Oh," but I was the only one. I can't say that. I'm a donkey, and a jack donkey. Get it? Because I was the only one without a jacket. And I was I went in because my adrenaline, my ADHD kicked in. All right. I got reserves. So all that energy it was like adrenaline just numb to me. And I just went, I had so much fun. My ears kept popping like crazy. It sounded like I was farting all the time. That was awkward. But
yeah.
But yeah.
Is that what ear popping sounds like?
It was literally pop, 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 pop. I'm like, why does it sound like I'm farting right now? Like, this ain't right. I went before I went.
What was your brain dropping 18,000 feet? Was there ever a moment where you're like, I should not have done this?
You want my honest truth?
Yeah, of course.
Did you ever see the 90s? I don't know how your age range. I don't know if you were a 90s baby, but there's the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 90s movie with Jason David Frank. In the beginning of the movie, they dive out of the airplane skydiving, listening to Higher Ground by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Ever since then, I've wanted to skydive, and when that happened, all I was thinking is I could use a snowboard right now. Like Tommy, you know?
Yeah, he constantly skydives into the snowboard, and yeah, it's super cool for sure.
Yeah.
With
my voice go up.
Ivan Ooze, right?
Yeah,
Ivan Ooze.
I knew I thought I liked you.
Well, we can like each other more. And you know what people should do if they really like you is hit the favorite button, because you are in the box. You are a third guest here on Suit Up, a weekly interview and talk style show where you can find out about the Goober activities and all that fun stuff. Goober, I'm gonna do a hard tone shift here. Okay, I want to dig deep. I know that you're on Plenty of Fish. Is that correct?
I am? Yeah, no, I am.
Now, when you downloaded Plenty of Fish, did you know that there was a live streaming feature?
No, I didn't even know. Sorry, I got distracted. My cousin started saying gobble gobble. But anyways,
I have a line that I'm taking here, which is, so you didn't know that there was live streaming, which meant that you downloaded it because you were looking for a special somebody.
Looking for love. Oh yeah, I'm a hopeless romantic. I grew up watching rom-coms. You know, so I love that. And yeah, you want to hear something pathetic? It's not just Plenty of Fish I downloaded. I downloaded a lot of popular dating apps because I was like, I wasn't gonna do it. I did dating app. I used to, believe it or not, I was on Meet Me before Meet Me started doing live streams. I was on Meet Me 2016 to 17. I met my ex. I went on it a couple years ago. It was a streaming thing. I was like, oh, what is this? So I didn't. And then I came, I started doing a bunch of dating apps, and then I came on here and I was like, and
what I really want to get to here though is, what is it that you're looking for, and have you had any luck?
Are we talking like what, relationship wise?
Yeah, sure. I mean, like, you shifted to live streaming, but is the dating part of it still important to you? Is that play at all into your live streaming?
Of course. I'm definitely still open to looking. I'm looking. I'm focused on my streaming. But if I meet someone and we vibe and we get to know each other, then of course, yes, definitely. Okay. You know, goobers need love too, man.
Goobers need love too. So you're looking for someone silly. I would probably say that that's a qualification.
No, it's not.
Come on, man.
I'm serious. I'm open. I'm very open-minded.
Time out. You're saying you're one of the goofiest, silliest people you've ever met and known, and you don't want to find someone.
No. I just said it wasn't a requirement. It's not required. I'm open to, meaning if I meet someone silly, cool. If I meet someone serious, cool. You know, like, I'm open. Seriously. I'm not that picky.
You're not picky. You're like, do they have a pulse?
Well, no, okay, not like that. For me, it's like, okay, and this is just my opinion. This is probably going to be a hot take, but to me, 5 to 10% is all it needs for physical attraction. The rest is inner beauty. And if I am attracted to you enough to, like, let me get to know you better, and then I bond and I fall for you, because it's I mean, yeah, 5-10%, of course, right? But like, physical, the rest is inner beauty. So if you have a beautiful soul, beautiful personality, then yeah, you know.
Thought about auditioning to be on the show Love is Blind?
Which one is that? The one with Miss?
It's a Netflix show where they date people in pods and they can't see the other person, and they try and make matches purely based off of conversation. They get engaged before they see each other, and then there's a reveal. It's great television. It's so good.
I wouldn't. And the reason is, like I said, there has to be 5 to 10% attraction. Now, if I meet someone and I vibe someone, and there's a part of me, like, I'm just being honest, okay? If I have never seen the person's face and we vibe personally, and we meet, like, this person may not find me attractive, and I may not find them attractive. and that's gonna stale out. And I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to offend anybody.
You're like, these producers are gonna do me so dirty. I don't anticipate I will find the person on the other side of the wall 5 to 10% attractive. You're like, I got so little faith.
I just don't believe, like, you know, you can't always believe what you see. Like, I feel like a lot of those dating shows are scripted. I grew up watching Doce Corazones with my abuela, with my grandma. Okay, like Doce Corazones, 12 hearts.
That's right. Yeah.
It's okay. I wasn't gonna address it. but yeah. So like, since I was young, I'm like, all right, this is entertainment. This is television. You know, like, how do we know it? They don't have a script where it's like, all right, you're going to pretend to be, you know, like, it's not for everyone, you know, it's not for me.
Well, I love that you revealed that you used to watch shows with your grandma. That's important. I do the same. Before we wrap up here, my friend, number one, everyone make sure you're hitting the favorite button on King Goober. 2, is there anything that you'd be totally devastated if we left on the table and we did not talk about today during your interview?
Did we cover everything I filled out in the survey?
Yeah, I sneak it all in there pretty well.
Well, there was. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good, man.
I thought I'm like interrupting. I do it, but I try not to. There was one question that I couldn't answer because it was difficult for me because I took it like a big surprise. You know, it's like, what has surprised you? And while watching the show, it came to me.
Okay, sure. Yeah, time you were surprised, you left blank. Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't know how to answer it. Now I do. Well, one thing that surprised me because I wasn't expecting it was like, okay, so I haven't been streaming long. It's only been like maybe 2-3 months. It's been since August 8th, August 12th, something like that. It was on a Tuesday. The stream went up on a Tuesday. No, but a week in, I got invited to do an auction. And I accepted it, and I was in an auction. And when I was telling people about it, everyone was shocked and was like, "Wow, you're really moving! Like, wow, you're really in it." And that surprised me. I was like, "Really?" Someone asked, and it was like, I want to be a good, you know, I have goals here, so it's like I want to, you know, meet people, move up, and you know, they were like, "Ah, but it's only been a week. You're streaming." I'm like, "Oh, I guess that's not normal." So that surprised me. Meeting my siblings, my sisters, my cousins on this app, forming like relatives and just family, because I believe in the saying, blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. I have actual blood family that we don't talk, and the people I met on this app, I consider more family than them. And that's
yeah.
I didn't expect that.
King Goober, I'm like, is there anything that you would not want left on the table? And he's like, yeah, just something light. But no, that was very good. I agree. Family's what you make it. And
you might as well just call me 7-Eleven, Chris, because my mouth never closes. I'm sorry. You need anyone to buy time for you? Just hit me up. Hey, Goober, we need you to talk for 10 minutes. We're lagging behind. I got you.
Who needs money? I'm retired, everyone. Goober's, he's got the suit. He's goobered up. That's what it is now. Perfect.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Tonight Show. No, just kidding.
He's the favorite button, King Goober. He's making waves, evidently doing fast streams and auctions and things like that. And maybe he'll get a drum set someday. Hit the favorite button on him. Thank you so much for being here, Goober. It really does mean a lot that you took the time to have the conversation with us today.
Yeah, Chris, seriously, like, all jokes aside, genuinely, it's been an absolute honor and privilege and pleasure meeting you. I've been wanting to do this for some time now. Hey, blame my sister and my cousin, okay? And I got a couple friends in here that talk great about you. So blame them, okay? I've been wanting to meet you for a while. I'm not ashamed for that. You're awesome.
It means a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Of course. I'll shut up now. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna actually casually just. That was wrong. He was so nice. He was. He just. I can only take so much kindness. Where's my I need someone to bully me now. Someone bully me. My name's Chris. Thank you so much for being here. This is a show that happens every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the second to last week until Live Fest. So this Friday coming up. Oh wait, no, we'll still have one more. This Friday we'll do the rundown, but then the one after that is the last one until Live Fest. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? We are 2 weeks out from Live Fest. So if you're watching this show, you probably shouldn't be anymore because Matthew's live. And if you're a fan of 90 Day Fiance, he's got one of the cast members from 90 Day Fiance, Love in Paradise, because Matthew was on that reality TV show on TLC. Make sure you go to that stream after this because he's got another one of the reality TV stars on there. But we had a ton of stars on here tonight, like Daddy King, like Beard Raider, like King Goober. So make sure that you hit the favorites on them, all right? I want to give a special thank you to you for being here because you make this show what it is. Without your attendance, this is not the same show. We've got Malibu Barbie in 10th place, is supporting the show tonight. In 9th place, we've got Haley Duncan 86, like a Dunkaroo. In 8th place, we've got Big Poppy Hoff, H-O-F. In 7th place, Fly Girl Ari. 6th place, Forgiveness Cultures admin, aka Miss Tawny. 5th place, Jen La Diva. It's all one word, all capitals. It's very tough for me to differentiate. In 4th place, we got Bebe, aka Native Princess. In the 3rd place, we've got Dreamcatcher. 2nd place with a gross 300,000. Unbelievable. Empress. And in 1st place, NorCal Blondie with the ultimate finger trip. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much for being here. This Friday, I will be doing the rundown per normal. And then the week after, I'll be doing the rundown per normal. And then we'll be doing Live Fest. Yeah, so super excited about that. Much love to you. I will see you this Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, cheers. Please stream with respect. Much love to you. I'll see you on Friday.